Part of our summer culture is that we believe that we hear from God.
There's a step in which I learn that God talks to me. There's a whole nother step that says that God talks to you, and that I have the ability to accept that. And then, of course, John has the ability to speak it and share it.
Welcome, everyone, to Tempus Divum, and we're talking about Pentecost today and why Pentecost matters. Why don't we do a quick overview? What is Pentecost?
Yeah, beats me. So in case you don't know, and I don't know why you would be here if you didn't, Pentecost is so it's named after a Jewish feast, Penta meaning 50, and so it's 50 days after basically Passover. So in the case of the Christian church, Pentecost represents when the Holy Spirit came on the disciples,
right.
And I think the 120, right? So I think Pentecost was 120, or was it just the upper room?
Upper room.
I think it was just the upper room experience.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to remember exactly. Might be the same day. But anyways, this is the first time that the Holy Spirit indwells the church, and so most people would say this was the birthday of the church.
Right. It's considered like a big moment, but it's not a major holiday, which is one piece of this journey of Pentecost. What is it? And like, it's important. So,
and it depends on your denomination.
What happened to that history piece? Yeah,
probably it's worth saying. It depends on your denomination because Pentecost is weird. The Holy Spirit's weird, and not every denomination really embraces it the same way that other ones do. So that's why we're bringing it up. It is definitely one of the major church holidays, but depending on your church, you might celebrate it very, very differently or not at all.
Yeah, from growing up, there's very limited experience with that. And then even because I had grown up Catholic, but getting involved with Christian churches wasn't much on the Pentecost side versus getting into missions, and it started getting a lot more attention. Like people started talking about it. This is an important thing. But the key thing for me was like learning more about Holy Spirit, which obviously this is a moment He came down, and all of a sudden we have a new era that Jesus, said, "Hey, it's gonna come. It's gonna come."
Right.
All of a sudden, this is the moment, and then, okay, I guess that's important.
Yeah. Well, and in these intro videos, we like to say, like, why do we think this is an important topic? Mm-hmm. And I would say it comes down to two things. One, just doctrinally, Pentecost is a big deal. You should know about it. So just so you know what's going on in this holiday. But two, we are not cessationists, which is to say we still believe that the Holy Spirit operates today. Right? And so in that regard, bringing this to the forefront on this holiday is super important, just so you know where we're coming from. Because a lot of other Tempus Divums that we do take this as a gimme, and you wouldn't know what we're talking about otherwise.
True. So we're going to set you all up, and you guys can enjoy the sermon from Jeff. I don't know why I said it was Jeff.
Eric.
It's Eric. Is it Eric?
Yeah, Eric Johnson.
Eric Johnson. Okay. Eric Johnson, and he's talking about Pentecost, Holy Spirit, and kind of the history in the Bible that leads up to this moment of Pentecost, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Loved it. So enjoy. Catch you on the backside.